Folks, check out our incredible savings on top brands of HVAC units.
Why pay more? Shop local and save big.
Count on Local 3 News for more local stories.
We have finally made it. Now we are in the time of the year when we can all sit outside and enjoy a nice cup of coffee on the deck and not melt in the summertime heat unless your deck needs a redo. If it does need a redo, Jamie Brenneman is here with Chattanooga Exteriors. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I came downstairs this morning, came into the kitchen, and I thought, oh yes, this weekend I'm going to get to have a couple of cups of coffee out on the back porch. I cannot wait for this weather.
Yeah, I think everybody's excited for it because we've had such a brutal summer. And then now we're going to get these cooler temperatures that are going to be in the morning and at night, and it's just going to be a great way to enjoy your deck.
So if you begin to make some plans now, you might be able to have your deck either installed or redone before the season's over, right?
Yeah, I mean, we build decks year round, but I mean, the time to, kind of get on our schedule is right now so you can have it done in the fall and enjoy it. Yeah, and then when spring comes back around, you can enjoy it some more. So.
I mentioned the remodel because you do an awful lot of that, and decking has transformed so much. So you're focusing this morning on what is called Timber Tech.
Yes.
It's going to be one of those that you don't feel the heat or the cold under your feet, right?
It'll get hot. Everything will get hot. And everything will, with specific temperatures. But it's got some stay cool technology in it that allows it to not get as hot as traditional composite deck boards.
You like this one, why? I'm going to tip this one up so y'all can kind of see the color choices.
I think it's just a really good color palette that a lot of people are going with today. You see a lot of hardwood floors on the inside of a house that are these colors, and then the trend is to continue that. Basically, where it looks like the hardwood floors on the inside go to the outside deck. And so we like the tight grain patterns on these. A lot of times, the old composite deck boards kind of look fake. They looked like, that they were made in a lab, and which is all this stuff is made in a lab. But, it just looked very fake. These look like real wood. They have streaks in them.
Yeah, I was just noticing that on this one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
And I think it's interesting that you would point out the way you want your house to kind of extend onto the deck. Because we've talked about it so much in recent years that if you do it right, your deck is like an extra room on your house.
Yeah, I mean, especially the last couple of years, that's the big trend is where everybody's saying, hey, we want to have an extended, living room, so to speak. We're putting a covered we're putting a roof on this. We're putting an outdoor fireplace out here. We're putting dining room tables and stuff like that, where we can actually have company over and we're going to sit out here and this is where we're going to hang out.
I did want to ask you about the roof, so I'm glad you mentioned that because some people are doing that. Not everybody wants to. Isn't one of the benefits of this Timber Tech also that it's weather resistant, obviously, but it's not going to get that mold on it?
No, I mean this stuff right here. I mean, you basically just hose it off. You're gonna need to hose it off when pollen comes. And then if you spill something on it, just hose it off. Any kind of debris or dirt. I mean, just basically a good hose will get it off.
So after you've gone through the agony of figuring out which color flooring you want, now the real challenge comes in because your options are kind of specific on the decking part of it, but when it comes to the railings, the sky's the limit, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have over 40 rails, I think, combinations, and they have, and they all have different colors, but we have a good wide array of projects that we've done that will show you what this deck board looks like with this rail. So, but more of our traditional, most people go with a traditional black because it's very easy. It matches a lot of stuff on the house. And sometimes people will come in with a white post versus a black post. We've got some brown, we've got some bronze, we've got all kinds of different stuff.
Now you mentioned that this is aluminum.
Yes.
Again, highly durable.
Yeah, I mean, it's powder coated. You're not going to be worrying about going out here and staining or, replacing in a couple years. Railing is the one thing that constantly will give you maintenance issues. On wood products, where this aluminum, basically you put it on there and you forget it.
I know every time Jamie's here, I find a way to bring this in. So forgive me, here I go again. But I love following him on Facebook to see your before and afters.
Yeah.
You mentioned all the photos that you have that people can see. So if you have a modern contemporary house, you've got the railing for that.
Yeah.
More of a cottage, you've got a smaller version
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, we have, vertical rails, we have cable rails that go horizontal. We have some, rod rails. I mean, like I said, we have about 40 different rails that will really, if you can't find something in there, then, we can probably custom make it for you.
Are you seeing, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Are you seeing people do a lot with lighting?
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of light, you can put lights on the top of these caps, on these posts. You can put them on the side where they kind of shine down. We put them on the steps where they illuminate the steps. So like, hey, if you have a dark deck and you want to light up the steps because you're worried about seeing the steps when you walk through them, we can do that. They're controlled now with an app, and so you can have them come on and off with a control of the app, or we can set them up to where they come off and on automatically with when the sun sets, the lights come on. When the sun comes up, the lights go off.
Okay, so people are going to try to hold you at your word that if they call you quickly, they might be able to have this ready to go before the season's over. Should they just call you and then go from there?
Yeah, just call us at 805-3800 or go to our website, ChattanoogaExteriors.com, fill out the contact form, and we'll be in touch with you right away. One of our sales guys will come out and work with you to design and get everything going.
Perfect. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Little things, big things. Every day, people are making a difference in our neighborhoods. At Local 3 News, we share stories of unsung heroes who make our local communities better. How people are making a difference where you live. Fridays at 4, only on Local 3 News.